like a nigga is cable. I'll be on no label, but my clothes be all label.
Special instilled a lot of jewels in me when I first anytime I have a conversation with Special, I get a jewel. Like,
Yeah, that's a blessing.
He's a very wise man. My dad, he's very wise as well. Like, but like I said, just my maneuvering through life and me making my own mistakes, it just made me wiser and just very careful how I move. I'm very low key.
Okay.
It's knowing when to listen and when to talk, not saying too much. That comes with the game. I always say it's that longevity that comes along with it. If you want that, you gotta learn how to listen more than talking.
Yeah, you got 2 ears to hear. You only got one mouth.
You got to be able to look for those gems too, because like you said, every time you talk to Special, you take a gem.
Yeah.
A lot of people might have them same conversations with them. They might not take those gems because they not listening or looking for that.
Yeah, because they like I always said, you gotta a lot of people listen to respond. I'm quiet though. I've always been quiet. I'm very observant of my surroundings. I've always had to be that way because
That's facts.
I didn't grow up in the safest neighborhood. So for me, like I said, I was the oldest, and I always had to take my sisters everywhere with me. I got a little sister. I used to always have to take her with me, like. So it caused me to be okay. I'm, not that I'm looking like I'm paranoid, but I'm just chilling.
Yeah,
I'm observing the room.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny because like I grew up like that exact feeling, and I always was like quiet one in the room. I had to go with my brother everywhere, so it was. It's so awkward for me now to be like I have to come and talk to people and really like express myself, and it's like it took me a while to adjust to that. Being an artist, do you feel like? Does that shake you ever? Like, okay, I gotta work a room. I gotta go network and do this type of thing.
Yeah, because I'm not a talker. So, yeah, I had to get kind of shake that off. Even with interviews, like, I didn't like doing interviews. Like, I would say, I kind of like I needed to, though, because I'm going to say this. Like, with this pandemic and just 2020 being the year it was and 2021, it's a blessing, but it's still, still got its trials.
Facts.
You need you gotta take a mental break. I think everyone at some point has had to take a mental break over this past, because we're going on a full year that this been going on. So recently, I would say these past few months, I've been ducking interviews like crazy because I just haven't been in the mood and the space to talk.
No, that's real.
But it's nothing wrong with that. You gotta take that mental space and then come back to it. I understand it's not that at some point I can't keep ducking them in it because that's part of my job. But yeah, like trying to break up out of that, that's what I'm saying. Like just not saying too much, saying enough, and then leaving it at that. Like
Where it'll grow legs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's dope. Like you have a lot of like wisdom with you, and like it comes off in your demeanor. It comes through the music. Was that something you always like intended to put into the music?
Yeah, because I grew up. Like, my mom used to talk to me like I was give me grown woman jewels. I was like 19 years old. I'm like, I don't know why my mom what is she I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know why she's talking to me like that. But, like, it grew with me. Like, I would say it stuck with me. Things stuck with me. I have great memory. Like, so things just stuck with me as I grew. And I don't know. A lot of that is just how my mom moved. So, that's one person I seen every day. I'm about to be 27, like 27 years of your life, and you see you're looking at the same person, you're going to emulate that.
Facts.
So.